Get out of there.
So I wanted to share a quick tip with you guys this morning, and it's on how to save some money in regards to your chicken care. Laying chickens need calcium in order to form the shell for laying their eggs. And if they don't have it, it can cause issues. It can cause you to get what's called a rubber egg, where where your eggs are, your shells are very brittle. It can even cause an issue where your chickens, because they don't have the calcium, they actually become egg bound. So most people buy oyster shell. Now your layer feed already has calcium in it, but sometimes that's not enough. So most people provide the oyster shell that you can buy in your local feed store. It's little chips of the shell from the oysters that have been ground up, and that provides that extra calcium. However, I don't buy that. This is what I do.
These are all the egg shells from the eggs from the last several days. And what we do is we leave them sit in this container for 2 to 3 days and let them dry a bit. Then I place them in a plastic bag. Now, once I get it in here, I need to smush them up. I use eggshells for my chickens. And you can use a rolling pin, you can use a jar, and you just smush them up really nice. You probably could even use a coffee grinder. I haven't tried that with my coffee grinder, but you just keep on mushing them, and then you provide a container of your eggshells for your chickens to where they can access them and use them as they need to. They will decide if they need the calcium. If it's available, they'll use it if they need it. And you do need to make sure that your eggshells are dry before you put them in the bag. Otherwise, they won't crumble up. They'll just kind of smush, but they won't start crumbling up, which is why we usually have them in a container here. And then once they've dried out a few days, then we go ahead and transfer them. That makes it so that way they will crush so much easier. But I thought I would just share this little tip with you. That's how I avoid having to buy oyster shell. Doesn't So I just fill this up as needed. It's just a little half of a bottom of a coffee container that I screwed onto the side of the coop. And that's pretty much it. That's what they get. Later on today, we finally are having a couple of dry days. We're actually going to strip out the coop completely. It was so wet we couldn't get in here with a wheelbarrow or anything in order to clean. So today is going to be cleaning day.